He spent the next month in a hospital, eating through a straw. And I never slept better.
It would be satisfying to do stuff like that, but... Hey everyone, let's watch more Daredevil. I'm very excited. I'm very much enjoying this show. I'm super sucked into it. The last scene of the previous episode was Foggy discovering who Matt was, and that Matt was the Man in Black, or the Man in the Mask, or whatever they're calling him, because they're not calling him Daredevil yet. And I thought, that maybe Foggy was going to be upset. So I'm really looking forward to this kind of conversation or fight or whatever's going to happen between Foggy and Matt now. And I thought that it would be something more like, Foggy was upset that Matt didn't confide in him, or feeling duped maybe because Matt is blind, but he's not technically challenged or disabled in the way that other blind people are. So maybe he felt Foggy would feel duped or silly or, made a fool of. What I think is really going to happen is that Foggy's going to be really upset that Mrs. Cardenas, was that her name? The lady that they were helping had to die for this to happen. Because Matt was telling Foggy and Karen, don't do anything, don't act, don't dig into this, don't, while he kind of behind the scenes was doing all this stuff, and they could have helped him, and they might have been able to prevent Mrs. Cardenas from being killed. So yeah, who knows? I'm interested to see what's going to happen in that scene. And then if we're going to get more of a confrontation between Matt and Wilson, I'm interested too to see if there's going to be more conversations between Matt and Vanessa, because I found that conversation in the gallery very, very interesting. So so no more jibber jabber. I'm just going to dive right in. Oh dear, yeah. He's really beat up. But in his apartment, clearly not in a hospital room. Oh, all the slices. Oh, don't look at that. You don't want to see that yet. Don't look at that right now. Oh. Ouch. Don't try to get up, please. Just stay there.
Sorry. She was hot, by the way.
Well, she is.
Are you even really blind?
That is an important question. Okay, so he says he is feeling duped a little bit. But I think once Matt explains.
Load.
Oh!
Load!
We're going to get...
What?
I love this.
You're blind, right?
Yeah, so they tell me.
So they tell me.
You're my roomie!
Matt Murdock.
I did not think we'd get Foggy in his long hair. I love that.
I'm really not.
Come on, you got your peepers knocked out saving that old dude.
They didn't get knocked out.
Good, because that would be...
A little creepy,
freaky.
Yeah.
But no offense.
Please, none taken.
Look at him with a big smile on his face. I know that you don't see him smile very much.
Yeah, it's been known to happen.
This is gonna be awesome.
His hair is almost as good as Jon Favreau's hair, a la Pulp Fiction.
Spoken by 130 million people. I'd like to know what they're saying.
That's the only reason?
Well, yeah, I mean...
Or does he have a girlfriend that girl he likes that speaks Punjabi?
How many fingers am I holding up?
One.
Oh, he can see even that well. Oh, okay. Wow. Interesting.
You told that nurse Claire.
Because I didn't have a choice.
Yeah, well, Nurse Claire discovered it for herself, kind of.
Did you blow up those buildings? Shoot those cops?
You really...
Yeah, you really need to ask him that?
Nobu?
Yeah, I think he's some kind of ninja.
Not anymore. There's no Nobu. Oh, look at the picture he's got of her. I love that. She's so cute.
I got this, Karen. I'll call you if we need anything.
He doesn't usually take that kind of a tone with her. She's going to be suspicious, I think. She's going to show up anyway. And then she's going to be pissed that Foggy didn't tell her. But Karen should know. She's their secretary. And she is part of, their lives in this whole case, too. That's not the first time we've seen that rooftop. What other scene was it that rooftop was?
他是个骄傲的人，这你知道的。
True enough.
那个蒙面人呢？你找到他的尸体了吗？
Nope.
没有。
I was gonna say, good. Don't lie to her, cause she'd know.
他们的注意力分散了。
That is such a gorgeous shot.
这就是你见我的原因吗？来警告我，我已经知道的事情。
I wonder how his pronunciation is.
我们谈的是你的命运。
Oh, okay. Oh, we get to see his wife.
I'm gonna climb in there with you.
They're cute together. Uh-oh. What just happened?
Hello, gorgeous.
Oh, dear. Oh.
A blind old man taught you the ancient ways of martial arts. Isn't that the plot to Kung Fu?
He taught me that my blindness wasn't a disability, that sight was a distraction.
Oh, is that why he covers his eyes when he's... Okay.
You listened to her heartbeat without her permission? We're lawyers. You can't do that.
That's how they won that case, though, too.
Avocados.
El Grande Avocados.
Avocados.
See, that's what you get for taking Punjabi instead of Spanish with me, just to chase a girl.
He's trying to trip him with his cane. That's funny.
Really? Yeah, it's an equilibrium thing. It's not your eyes. Liquid in your inner ear gets disturbed, has trouble leveling off.
You can really see how good an actor Charlie Cox is with this kind of past things. Like, look at how relaxed his posture is and his facial expressions.
My mom wanted me to be a butcher. I think she liked the idea of free ham.
Butchers do eat well. Oh, that's a hospice place. I thought that she was just losing her place at the hospital, not having to go into hospice. That's not good.
Hey.
There's a Battle of New York headline behind him on the paper. That's interesting. He needs to put something on top of that board that he can, like, move. Because someone's going to see that board who shouldn't see it. It's not a good idea.
You got to be more careful.
I am. No, I am.
She just left the door unlocked? Oh, jeez.
It was unsettling, if I recall.
I think you're unsettling half the time. See me lighting a match? Gal's right. You've changed.
Change is inevitable.
Wait, is that where they're going? Is he going to get married to Vanessa? Leland's tie has rings on it. Look at it. Those are the rings. Oh, don't get dressed, dude. Does he have, like, fast healing powers, too, I hope?
That junkie that killed Elena. Brett says he took a dive off the roof. They had to sponge him off the sidewalk.
Oh.
Did you do that?
He didn't do that.
You'd never gone that far?
No.
Well, he's just lucky the guy he threw off the roof lived.
In light of this, we will be pursuing damages.
Damages?
You released sensitive information regarding...
The only person...
Oh, is this why?
We're each gonna have our own office with a view of... something.
A view of something.
You as my partner, there's no telling when I'll be able to afford a real...
What's on the tie today? I can't tell.
Come on, Mother Teresa, let's go save the world.
I love their little dinosaurs. That's a great shot, too.
Your breathing changes when you're about to.
Now you're just showing off.
A little.
Let's just take a look around.
Does her family own that or something? We don't really know much about her past, so I don't know. Maybe she comes from a rich family.
He spent the next month in a hospital, eating through a straw. And I never slept better.
It would be satisfying to do stuff like that, but...
Oh, I don't know you, do I?
No.
I thought maybe that was someone that she knew.
It's very nice, isn't it?
It is.
She's got a fancy room.
Martin was my second. Such a beautiful man, but confused by other men.
Oh, that is unfortunate, but it does happen.
Gentle, sweet. Not like his father.
Oh, that's Kingpin's mother. Wilson Fisk.
That question, why a man?
No, she's wearing black now. She's not in white anymore. That was supposed to just be a charity event.
That was beautiful.
That word is meant for only you tonight.
He can be charming when he wants to be.
I'll be back in a minute.
So she is the one that's encouraging him to play both sides. Oh.
What the hell is this?
Uh-oh.
Vanessa!
Did she have some of it?
Somebody get a doctor here. Somebody get a doctor.
Okay. What the hell happened?
I made a mistake. I know that.
Misspelling Hanukkah is a mistake.
Do you really want to do this?
No, I'm pissing my pants. There's actual urine in my trousers.
There is no one I'd rather be doing this with, buddy. Seriously.
Me too, pal.
So this is really relatively recent. Like, this is literally just before episode 1 when they met Karen. Don't break that. I see you wanting to break it. Don't break it. Is he like leaving and taking his stuff? That looks like a shot directly from the comics too. That's great. I feel like they always end on that. Like, I gotta look it up. I gotta go buy the comics, I guess. I don't know.
Please tell me it was expensive and German.
Japanese.
True.
It might be enough to at least get people looking at him more closely.
From an old woman who's not all there.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a way to go.
Karen, be careful, please.
Because look at how healed his arm thing is already. Healing, it's only been 24 hours, if that. I love her little picture.
You're not in the woods. Grunts don't count as words, Foggy Bear.
Oh, why did he sleep with her?
Can you do it with your inside voice without speaking?
That's a very asshole thing to say. I'm impressed.
That's a very asshole thing to say. I'm impressed.
Whatever's going on between the two of you, I don't really care. Okay?
She's funny.
All to get to the big guy. Christ. Did Cal give any indication she was still unhappy?
Well, he's the one that grabbed both of the champagne flutes.
As for Nobu, they believe the man in the mask was responsible for his accident.
Right.
Accident.
The 3 of the others who drank whatever that was have passed.
3 of them. Oh my. Okay. That's not good.
What if she's the one who did all this?
You said you didn't think it was her.
The hell do I know?
Oh, we do get to see Claire again. Okay. I wasn't sure if we were.
Wesley, could you open this up?
She's so pretty.
I really should get some kind of body armor, like I told you.
Yeah, I'm thinking you might be right.
It's time for a superhero suit, dude.
You cut him?
No. He was wearing some kind of armor in the lining.
Oh, that's right.
At least I got to see you with your shirt off again. So hey, it's not all bad.
Bonus.
I'm sorry, Ben. I needed you.
You know who needs me, Karen? My wife.
Yeah, that was kind of cold that, like, oh, come and see this place that might be good for your wife.
You need to print this. Get it out there for everyone to see.
I don't think so. There's no proof of it, and no, all they're gonna do is tip off Wilson to come after them.
Well, everybody will see that he's been lying about his past.
Yeah.
So? People always lie about their past. Is that a swan?
Fisk raising money for his better tomorrow?
Yeah, a bunch of 1%ers jerking each other off.
It was something in the drinks. Maybe even a couple fatalities.
Holy shit.
Oh, and he was able to hide 3 people dying?
I guess. Which means he's got a lot of pull in the media.
Wow.
Maybe even at the Bulletin, I don't know.
Okay, and then if he's got somebody at the Bulletin that he might have seen the board.
It might have been Nobu's men.
Fate.
Oh.
I had to choose a path, or fate
Would choose
for me.
Well, no, she said someone else would choose it.
I told her the safest place she could ever be was by my side.
This wasn't your
Well, she's
fault.
lying in there because she was by my side.
Someone handed her that champagne flute.
If she recovers, I want her sent away. Somewhere far from...
Well, she's not going to put up with that. Like, no, she's not going to do that. So I do feel like there's something more between them than just assistant boss.
Didn't go so well.
Not so much.
And are you disappointed that you didn't succeed? Or maybe a little relieved?
Good question.
I'm not afraid of dying.
A lot of people aren't. Comes right down to it. It's living scares the holy crap out of them. But nothing drives people to the church faster than the thought of the devil snapping at their heels.
He's a very wise priest.
To become a symbol to be feared. Warning to us all.
Every good story needs a villain. Okay, with all the workouts that he does, he should be able to get into lotus position with his feet on top. Okay, I didn't want to see that the first time. I definitely don't want to see it again. Yikes.
Go for the backup piece tucked behind your belt. I throw you off the roof. We good?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
You're smart.
I could use a minute before you... What am I, invisible?
Right now you are.
No, I work with your son. We've met before. Yeah, James Wesley, that's right.
Oh, his name is James. I thought his first name was Wesley.
Wait, I'm sorry. Who came to visit you?
Oh, see, I knew that was going to get back to him and that was going to be a problem. Yeah, he's going to tear himself open again. Ow. Oh, dear. Okay. I feel like he'd be able to beat up that guy, no problem. Uh-oh. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, dear. That was kind of a cool shot, though.
And if you do this for me, I promise to get Fisk out of your life.
That's a big promise. I don't know if you can make that promise for really, dude.
If you say it's complicated, I will punch you in the face.
Okay. Does he know the dad?
I read it in books when I was a child, after I was sent away.
After I was sent away, so his mother didn't stay with him?
You can't do this.
And yet...
Yeah, here we are.
And that choice has brought you here. On this night...
I'm always a little bit distracted by the 2 earring holes in his ear. It's just a little bit. It makes him slightly less menacing, but I have a feeling that idea might change here pretty soon.
Almost, I suspect, as much as he loves his mother.
Oops.
My employer... Sorry, old habits. Mr. Fisk.
Oh, everybody can say the name now. That's interesting.
Just do it. Sick of listening to your bullshit.
I'm not here to kill you, Miss Page. I'm here to offer you a job.
What? That's interesting. Whether they want to turn her into like some kind of assassin or something?
The way that needs to be followed, pursued despite the obvious repercussions such actions may incur.
Is that even English?
You're going to convince Mr. Urich that you were wrong, that Wilson Fisk is a good man.
No, there's no way that's going to happen. I mean, she could try, but I don't foresee anybody believing. Uh-oh.
Do you really think I would put a loaded gun on the table where you could reach it?
I don't know.
Oh, she's going to try.
Do you really think this is the first time I've shot someone?
Miss Page.
Oh. Oh. Okay. I did not expect that to happen, but good for her, I guess. Is she going gonna take the gun with her? That's not great. That was not how I expected that to play out. Okay. Well, that was not at all how I expected that scene to play out. But we don't know if Wesley is actually dead. Although, I mean, he might bleed to death since nobody knows where he is, and he drove himself, so no one's going to come looking for him for a while. And it's interesting, though, that she says, "Do you think you're the first person I've shot?" Like, that really makes me wonder about her history. Like, what? Huh? But there are so many things to worry about now, though, because I feel like Matt shouldn't be trusting that engineer guy, because they were talking about him before and saying, like, that he's half crazy, but, you know, it doesn't matter because it's the other half that matters, blah, blah, blah. Because I feel like he's not going to be able to keep his mouth shut about working on a suit for Matt. Like, maybe for a little while, but it doesn't seem like it would take much to get him to talk. And Barrett now knows that he gave Matt Potter's name, so, you know, I feel like it's inevitable that Fisk is going to find out. And I feel like it's also inevitable that Fisk or someone on his side is going to find out that Karen has that shoebox of items from Eric's board about the case. But that was also kind of horrible of her, telling Eric that she had a place his wife could be sent to get him to drive her out there. Like, and she's being kind of ridiculously naive about the whole Fisk killing his dad story having any effect on anything at all. Like, it would be so easy, like Eric explained, it would be so easy to spin that into something positive. So I'm just not sure about her at all now. Like, I thought she was going to be kind of a really cool, smart Girl Friday kind of character, but she's turning into something else, which, you know, makes sense. This show is something else, you know, but I'm confused about who she really is. And now she's shot Wesley. So, I mean, there's no way that this ends well. What I do like about the engineer guy, Potter, I think was his name, is that it's set up really well in the previous episode why Matt really, really needs a suit made in that same material. He was so sliced up. I mean, it's going to be really helpful for him to have a suit made out of something like that, because he tends to get cut a lot. So let's take care of that. But these episodes, once again, have a rather different feel than the previous ones. There was a lot more dialogue and discussion and backstory, especially the stuff between Matt and Foggy, which I'm sure is not done yet. I know there's more there. Hardly much fighting or action at all. And I don't mean that as a negative thing. It's just an observation. It was kind of interesting. But it's getting to be a lot, with so many people getting shot and set on fire and sliced open and poisoned. Like, there's just so much damage on all sides. It's hard to see how this is going to be resolved, if in fact it even can be. Because, you know, I like Matt as a character, as well as like Foggy and Claire and even Karen and Yurik, and you just want some resolution so that they can have some peace. And I even kind of wish that, this is going to sound weird, I even wish that Fisk and Vanessa could like end up together and be happy, because like if he finds some happiness with her, maybe he would get to the point, you know, he could become a better person. I don't know, but it's kind of like when you get to that scene in Parasite, and I mean, spoiler alert, but not really, because you totally see it coming. But there's a point when you realize there's no way everyone is getting out of this alive. Like, Matt is so weighed down by what he's done and has to do, and now that weight is on Foggy too, because he's going to know everything, and they both have this guilt and responsibility over Mrs. Cardenas, and now probably Karen, because I'm sure something's in the, you know, there's going to be some revenge for her killing Wesley. Like, oh God, if this ends like the show Quantum Leap ended in 1993, I'm going to be really sad. Like, I won't say specifics, but if you know, you know. Like, I just don't see a way that all of this gets resolved. I mean, I'm sure it will. These writers have gotten us as far, but I'm strangely emotional about what happens to Matt and Foggy here, because I've gotten used to a particular kind of ending from Marvel, but this show has clearly demonstrated that this is not the MCU. It is not going to end up okay. Like, they could really do anything at the end, and I'm very trepidatious going into these final 2 episodes. Like, I need some ice cream or something. I gotta eat my feelings. Like, I don't know what to do. Click here to watch another of my reactions. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. It really does help the channel. Thanks for watching with me.